Who's good, potatoes? Spin Leak here, and it's time for another Additions. If you're not familiar with Additions on the channel, I'm remembering it this time. If you're not familiar with Additions on the channel, essentially I talk about a game that I've been playing or have played in the past, and talk about something that I'd add to it. You know, it could be something small, it could be something big, it could be a sign that has every bit of information you can need on the game. It could be a secret boss, it could be a secret level, it could be an OP weapon, it could be an entirely different story or what the fuck ever. Me, I tend to go for something small. But I do want you to be involved. Post in the comments down below anything that you would add to this game. If you have played it before, if you're curious about playing it, if you've seen gameplay, I don't really care. I just care about your feedback. Now, Skyhill is a... Did I say that I was doing a review about Skyhill? I don't think I said anything about what the title was initially going to be. It's Skyhill! It's a point-and-click survival game, including zombies and mutants. I love it. I love zombies, I love mutants. Now, in order to sum this up, because it's kind of two things that you don't see in the same kind of point of reference often, I don't know where the hell my head is. When I say point-and-click survival, essentially what I mean is it's going to be completely 2D. You click something, you decide to craft a few things, you collect resources, and you're working towards a central goal, which is getting from the 100th floor to the 1st floor. I don't know how that helps the main character's chances of survival, being outside instead of being in a luxury suite, but at least he won't be starving to death. That's cool. In Skyhill, you can fight, level up, discover loot, craft, reinforce items, what the fuck ever. It's really fun. I've actually spent a couple of hours playing it. And I do definitely recommend buying this. It is on sale for the PS4 currently, I think. I got a bunch of indie games at a bundle for like 20 bucks. It wasn't anything all that special. Winston's knocking a bunch of shit over, but I'm going to try to ignore it. Now, this game, it's fun. You're allowed to increase anything that could potentially help you survive. But it does seem to get slow at points. The weapons are pretty limited. You have dexterity weapons, speed weapons, and strength weapons. And that's pretty much it. They're all melee, they're all close quarters, and combat is left up to percent chances depending on how much damage you're going to do and where you're going to hit. Not only that, but once you get past the 80th floor, if you don't have any specific, specific starting perks, you're going to get fucked. Essentially, you have to die at least 7 or 8 times before you're able to start customizing a class. I don't have an issue against that. It just seems kind of loaded. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of just on me, this whole addition that I'm doing. The game is actually really solid. The only problem I really had is the amount of loot that's given. As far as crafting materials go, I can ration food, I can ration medicine, that's fine. That all comes down to me, how I am with combat, how I fight. But whenever it comes down to it, I don't get nearly as many crafting supplies as I need in a certain amount of time. Now that could be my playstyle. I'm fine with that being my playstyle. I'm not expecting to be the best at it. Like I said, I've only logged like maybe 2-3 hours on this game. I do feel that could use a slight increase, though. I'm not saying you loot one node and all of a sudden you got 40 blades or... No. I am not that petty. Winston! What are you doing? That's right, talk back. Get on the bed. I hope you don't mind that messy table. I was sick for a while and I haven't cleaned it up yet. I've had a lot of stuff on my plate. No, whenever I'm talking about increasing the actual loot... He went back to the same thing. Whenever I talk about increasing the actual loot node, I'm saying maybe add a separate loot node. Give you another chance within a single room to, go ahead and get something you may need. Just go all out. There are too many times I walk into a room and there's no nodes. I will have entire floors that are empty. And yet I see people working with roughly the same amount I have and coming out better. It could be their starting classes, it could be whatever. I feel like new players need just a slight leg up. I'm not saying give them an easy mode. I'm not saying press an easy button. I'm saying just one more loot node. That can make a difference. I feel like it's very sparse right now. What would you add to this game? Have you played it? What were your thoughts on it? Post in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, keep on keeping on. I am a petty son of a bitch.